Magical realism in Edward Scissorhands. Hybridity is a major element in Edward Scissorhands. Hybridity is a major part of this movie. It goes from suburbia, United States, to a giant castle in the background with a creepy dude living in it. These two worlds coexist without interference. It transitions from almost identical cookie cutter houses to a mountain with a creepy castle in it. As you can see from this picture, it looks as almost two worlds are right next to each other, but nobody seems to care. Normalized magic is fairly obvious in this film. He has scissors for hands and he's just put together like Frankenstein, and everyone looked at him like he was just exceptionally good at cutting hair and hedges. He has grown up with scissors instead of hands. He better be good at cutting things, but why does he have scissors for hands and how is he even alive being put together like a puzzle or Frankenstein? This picture is when Peg meets Edward. She doesn't see him as some messed up creature, she sees him as an outcast who's scared rather than a scary creature that's gonna hurt her. There's also political critique in this movie, specifically the 50s era, where there's a stay at home mom and the American dream was formed. Every house in this neighborhood is a cookie cutter style house. All the moms are stay at home moms, and the dads go to work every day and then come home. Because Peg tries to earn her own money by selling Avon products or makeup, I guess is what it is, she becomes an outcast in the neighborhood, and I'm guessing this is why she identifies with Edward, because he's kind of an outcast and he's weird. Intuitive logic is a very important part of Edward Scissorhands. If you're not able to let go of reality, you don't really look at the movie the way it's supposed to be looked at. One thing is, how do the blades on his scissors never go dull? I mean, he's cutting through ice, hedges, hair, and he's never had to sharpen them, and he can still slice through skin with no problem at all. In this picture, Edward is cutting his ice sculptures out, and I don't think anybody's ever tried to cut ice with scissors, but it's not supposed to happen. This is one point where intuitive logic is needed because you can't just let go and not realize that you can't cut ice with scissors. These four elements of magical realism are probably the most important in the film, due to the fact without them, the movie falls apart. If Peg wasn't pushed away by the rest of the neighborhood women because she wasn't a stereotypical 50s housewife, we would have never met this fictitious person, Edward, or crossed over into the other world to get to this mansion. Once she gets pushed away, you have to let go of reality in order to see Edward as anything other than a monster. The end.